Yeah, good afternoon, Mr. Gwen Hickman. She's a candidate for U.S. Senate on November 2024, right?
I am a candidate running for the Republican nominee to beat Tim Kaine.
Oh.
The primary is June 18th, 2024.
June 18th for the primary election.
For Republican primary election.
Okay. How many candidates in that race?
Many. I believe there are about 9, but there may be more, and maybe some have dropped out.
Oh.
There's quite a few.
9? Okay, I will challenge you. How you beat Hùng Cao?
Well, that's easy.
Oh, okay.
I am a friend of the Vietnamese community. I'm an immigration attorney. I practice civil, criminal, injury, and business law.
Okay, how many years?
Over 30 years.
30 years? Are you retired?
No.
Okay.
I'm actively practicing.
Okay. So, it is the first time you are in politics?
It is the first time I'm in politics. I've been called up with fellow patriots to try and save this country and make Virginia better. I believe in reduced taxes, housing that was affordable to the middle class.
But we want to know about your agenda because we see the poster here. Let's see what it say. Okay. Okay. Hickman for U.S. Senate. All right, and quality education, secure our nation, strong economy. So tell us a little bit about your agenda.
I believe in the Constitution for freedom of speech, right? A limited government. I believe that values matter, like God, family, and country. I also believe that I share a lot of the same values as the Vietnamese community. I believe in reduction of crime. The deficit is high at $34 trillion, which is unsustainable. I believe in controlled spending, right? Energy independence.
What do you think about the current situation and about Biden administration?
I think he's failed this country. I think I see with high inflation, we feel that every day when we go to the grocery store or fill up our cars, or do you want to pay for continued high prices at the pump? We see a crisis at the border with an open border.
Yeah, they have big fight with the Texas, right?
They have, because Texas is trying to stand their ground. She's really a true border state, and it's impossible to sustain all the tremendous number of people that are coming in. You know, as an immigration attorney, I fully appreciate how long people have to wait outside the country to come in the proper way.
Okay.
So we believe in proper border enforcement.
So that's for the Virginia election. How about the U.S. presidential election? What do you think about the chance of the Republican Party and the chance about other candidates like Donald Trump and things?
My belief is that the Republican Party will win. Why? Because I believe this administration has failed us. We are now involved in 2 major wars with Ukraine, Israel, and it's not good, you know? So we need to have safety. We want security for American people. We want resources to go towards Americans. We want no homelessness. We want to protect veterans and get them off the street into homes. These are the men and women that have fought for the United States and have made us proud. So I believe the country is ready for a Republican candidate to come back in and try and calm things down and bring prosperity to all.
Okay, now go into more deep about your agenda. What do you think about U.S. support Ukraine? Should we stop? Should we give more aid, more support until the war ended or something? Can you share your opinion, please?
We stand for democracy, the United States. We want Ukraine to win. The adversary is Russia, which is a communist country, right? We have been giving aid to Ukraine to try and help this effort. I think our main problem right now is we want accountability. We want to know where that money is going and how it's being sent. As you know, that money flow to Ukraine is being tied to the border issue.
Right.
So if we can get a border issue resolved, then they want to continue funding Ukraine, which I'm fine with as long as we take care of Americans here first. I'm all about America first.
Okay. So,
our citizens first.
So you are more toward the internal issue rather than the foreign issue?
No, I believe that we should help Ukraine as well.
Okay.
I don't have a
but
problem
we
with that.
tie in the budget. We have no money, for example. We have no money to resolve homeless problem, resolve crime problem. We destitute. How can we resolve many problems? Should we let it go by themselves or what?
So look at this. We do have enough money to resolve both problems, by the way.
Right. Okay.
We do. But as far as homelessness and all these things that we need for American people, it must come first.
Okay.
It must come first. And yes, we will always support our friends. That's our job as well.
But remember, Ukraine is not America ally. It's not. It's not any pact, any treaty, anything. Ukraine is independent and stand alone. It's not belong or part of the European alliance
Or NATO.
Or NATO. So remember, it's just a far-away friend.
It is a faraway friend, but nevertheless, it is a friend. As you know, Ukraine wants to come into NATO. And the other thing I would mention to you is that Russia is not our friend.
Okay.
Okay? So to the extent that we can help Ukraine, who is a friend,
But
we should. And do I think there should be constraints on it? Yes. Do I think that we should have a forever war? No.
But some more issue raising from the Ukraine. For example, the way you talk sounds different from candidate Donald Trump, because he said when he been elected in 2024, he will withdraw all the support, all that from Ukraine. What do you think about it? And the second thing, a lot of people, they are thinking Ukraine or Ukraine is blood suckers. It's suck all the money from America, from all the way, and they still have corrupted system over there. What do you think?
Well, remember, my position is very clear, is that it has to be, the money has to be accounted for. So going to the blood-sucking issue, if we cannot account for the money, if it's not being spent in the proper way, if we don't see results, then why should we continue to fund? These are very important issues.
Oh, because the Russia is America's enemy. They want to set up a blood sucker to suck all the money, all the energy, all the resources from America to bring the America to bring up collapse. That's what they want.
They're never going to do it.
Okay.
We're smarter than that.
Okay.
You know, we've dealt with Russia before. We had the Cold War.
Okay.
We know all about Russia.
Okay.
You know? But again, it cannot be a forever war. So these issues that are very important.
Okay.
You know, and as your senator, I will look deeply, not just through a Google search, but deeply about the issues. Why we are funding Ukraine, why we should or should not continue to fund Ukraine. Because these documents are really private to the U.S. Senate. Right? And these things that you read on Google are not necessarily the truth. So I think at the end of the day, we have to have strong leadership to look at these. I don't think it's an easy decision, yes or no. But let me make it clear, I am for America #1, first and always first. And I do strongly believe in helping American citizens, veterans, and everyone, uplift everyone.
Okay. One big issue in our country here is illegal immigrant. How you deal with illegal around the road, the street, construction work site. They are illegal. We know for sure they cross the border without any document. And as you said that you are an immigration law attorney. So how you deal with any permanent solution for that?
Again, this type of issue has to be done in a bipartisan way, because you can never just mandate what you want to be done.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
I think when we look at people who are undocumented here in the United States, it's an issue.
Right.
It's a tremendous issue. Why should people here who are undocumented take advantage of the American taxpayer dollars?
So should America police took them, deport them back to their country, or give them some leniency, some mercy for grace periods when they can have and apply for documents?
Yeah, I think now that they're in the United States, you have to look almost like a case-by-case basis and see how long have they been here, how did they get here, do they have any criminal convictions?
But they lie anyway.
Well, no, that's not fair. We have a system in place that we can take fingerprints and determine what their records are like, right? And if they've got criminal convictions of a violent nature, the law already says if they're out.
Okay.
They're out. So that's my answer to that. They're out.
Right.
We cannot allow people who are, whether undocumented or documented, to stay if they have a violent nature.
Okay.
Because our whole thing is to live in peace and reduce crime. We want to be peaceful. And we want to help. We're a very humanitarian country, right? But we've got to get this undocumented immigration issue under control.
Have you ever met Kenneth Cuccinelli before?
Pardon me?
Have you ever met Kenneth Cuccinelli?
Kenneth Cuccinelli, in person?
Yeah.
I have not.
Ah, okay. He's the chief of the Homeland Security before. Okay, but go back to one more issue, then we can because you are running in the small minority communities. So what you can do when you get elected for those who vote for you? Yeah, we want to know that message.
So I am a friend not only of the Vietnamese community, but many communities, Thai community, Muslim community. I have connections in health.
Minority in general, right?
Yeah, all these communities are minority communities.
Right.
So I'm a friend to all of them. I help all of them through immigration. I help all of them if they have a criminal issue, injury issue, or business law. Because I have a business, I understand that. Specifically, I think it's an obligation of a representative to open their doors to see how we can collaborate with the communities to see what their issues are. You know, as I travel across the state for minority communities, I see housing is a problem.
Right.
We need housing that's affordable.
Job problem too.
Jobs a problem. Taxes are a problem. Why can't we solve these problems in America? We should take care of all, not just minorities, all communities, veterans. They're on the street without housing. Why?
Okay. So read your lips, right? You promised, okay?
I do promise.
Okay.
But I have a track record because I am the only candidate who has worked with the people. You know,
I believe you because you work in the immigration law, so you know a lot about immigration, immigrants, illegal, undocumented worker, undocumented people. So it's really nice to talk to you and have an interview with you. So best wishes.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome.
God bless.
Yeah, thank you.